Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I want to highlight this ARES spring-loaded crowsfoot. This is a 1/4-inch version. As you can see, it's good for 5 to 11 millimeters, or 3/16 to 7/16, and it fits in nicely at the bottom end of the set. The other two that I have, which are Matco branded, and they're 14 to 32 and 8 to 17, so this fits in there nicely. It's a little different design, but as far as I can tell, it probably came out of the same factory. It's got a lot of the same marks, indentations. This one is not finished as nicely, you can see, as the Matco. But anyway, the reason I got it, I probably would have ended up with it anyway, but I was doing a project where I had to fix an old toilet. I had to replace the Flowmaster inside the thing, and there was just zero room to work. I could not reach in with any wrench, with Knipex plier wrench, with nothing. And basically it had the service line going in. This is actually backwards. This is what would have gone in, but you can see it was more like this, and I couldn't turn this. It was ancient, and I couldn't get anything in that would allow me to turn. I tried all sorts of different things, but I was able to stick this Matco adjustable crow's foot that I had with me up in there and grab a hold of it. And there was zero room to do anything else, but I was able to break it free and then ratchet it out till it was loose enough, and I could get it off and replace the line, and then replace, of course, the insides of the toilet. Anyway, and so I thought, well, I should have the complete set of these. This was the one that was missing from my Matco set. So I ordered one of these off Amazon, and actually looks very much the same. One of the differences, though, is it does have this 1/4-inch extension, which allows you to plug it into a just an extension like this. This is a 14-inch Craftsman that is going back to the for warranty. I'll show you in a sec why. It is a fail, but this, and I think this is one of the Chinese-made Craftsmans. But anyway, this thing also fits nicely. Well, it would fit into a 1/4-inch drive here, except this thing here. Look at that little tiny thing. It does not stick up. That's the problem. Look at that. Beautiful finish, nice chroming, broaching's fine, but they screwed up on this, as far as I can tell. This, look at that thing. Doesn't really move much. But anyway, they messed up there. This, I can usually get it to just fall right off. There we go. If you don't have it on quite right, there's one way it'll stay a little bit, but look at that. Ready? You know, I'm just going to give it a little tap. Falls off. Anyway, total fail on this Craftsman. Come on. So I'll throw it on a snap-on here. Fits in there nicely. It's nice and solid. You can see how much the ball sticks out, even though this one here is a wobble. That's how much a 3/8 sticks out. Should measure these. But anyway, I like a lot of these tiny tools that get you into very small spots, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to need something in this range here. And if I grab a little test piece here and throw it on the end of this defective Craftsman, so there it is. If I can get it around something, you know, I'm working out here at a distance, but if I can hook it, slow down here, around, then I can manipulate it. And as I was doing this, testing this thing out, it seemed awfully familiar, and that's because it's very close to one of these Wera wrenches. I mean, look at that. It is a different way that it's approaching it. This is a single spring-loaded snap here. This is a camming mechanism that actually is a little bit more sophisticated, one more moving part. And I love these little Wera jokers. These are great. If you get them seated properly, they hang on and they give you plenty of torque. And I'm going to compare them to these Power Torques in another video. These are the cheapos that you can buy at an auto parts store, and see if really they are that much better. So I got a couple of different sizes to compare. Already I can tell some of the operation. Nowhere near as fluid and as clean as the Wera's, but they are less expensive. Anyway, back to this guy. I am sold on these. You know, there are places where these are absolutely essential, where they don't, where you may not be able to get anything else in. And if you can, you know, start working around a set of, you know, options here to get a wrench into a place that you might not be able to any other way, you know, there you go. And with that, Doc out.